Sometimes you'll hear Muslims use the argument that in John 9:17, Jesus is explicitly called a prophet, and he's therefore nothing more than this. Now let's actually read the text which the Muslims quote. John 9, verse 17 reads, "And so they spoke again to the blind man, asking, 'What do you have to say about him? It was your eyes that he opened.' He replied, 'He is a prophet.'" Now let's stop for a second and do some more reading before we jump to conclusions. Later on in John 9, we read in verses 35 to 38 that Jesus heard that they had thrown him out, and when he found him, he said, "Do you believe in the Son of Man?" "Who is he, sir?" the man asked. "Tell me so that I may believe in him." Jesus said, "You have now seen him. In fact, he is the one speaking with you." Then the man said, "Lord, I believe," and he worshipped him. Furthermore, two things. One, the Greek verb used here for worship is proskine, which refers to acts of reverence, including divine worship also. The blind man calls Jesus Lord, the Greek word being kyrios. In casual speech, this could mean sir, but when kyrios is paired with worship, it indicates divinity. Usually note how also the divine name in the Septuagint, the word kyrios, is used to translate the divine name Yahweh. Then, too, Jesus literally calls himself the Son of Man. We read in Mark chapter 14, verse 61 to 62 of Jesus before the Sanhedrin, before he is brought before Pontius Pilate, where he again calls himself the Son of Man. The text reads, "But Jesus remained silent and gave no answer. Again the high priest asked him, 'Are you the Messiah, the Son of Blessed One?' 'I am,' said Jesus, 'and you will see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of the Mighty One and coming on the clouds of heaven.'" So now we are led to ask the question, who is the Son of Man? Well, now we must go back to the Old Testament and read from the book of the prophet Daniel. In Daniel chapter 7, verses 13 and 14 we read, "In my vision at night I looked, and there before me was one like a son of man, coming with the clouds of heaven. He approached the Ancient of Days and was led into his presence. He was given authority, glory, and sovereign power. All nations and peoples of every language worshipped him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that will not pass away, and his kingdom is one that will never be destroyed." Now there are several things to note here. Things to note. One, coming on. The clouds is constantly associated with God in the Old Testament. 4. Isaiah 19:1 and Nahum 1:3. 2. The Son of Man will receive universal worship. The Aramaic word used for serve used here is pelach. This term is only used for service rendered to God. See Daniel 3:12, 17-18. 3. His kingdom is described in eternal terms rather than finite ones. 4. The Ancient of Days, God, and the Son of Man are distinct from one another, but the Son of Man is presented before him in a heavenly courtroom. This shows how the Son of Man shares the divine authority while remaining distinct from God. We see in the Second Temple period Jewish scholars debating about what the Son of Man could mean, with people saying that it's a symbol of Israel's faith or it's a messianic figure. But this doesn't matter to us. It clearly is shown that both the blind man and Christ affirm his divinity in the same chapter that Muslims like to use to show that Jesus is only a prophet.